These signs invented the Irish goodbye. Here are the zodiac signs most likely to ghost you. Check your Venus if you know it. All right. Coming in at number 4 is Pisces. Pisces is so sweet and caring and loving until they're not, right? I feel like Pisces could ghost you and you might not even really know why. And it could be something totally unrelated to you going on in their life because they get overwhelmed. They feel a lot of emotions. They're very empathic. So they just pick up on the energy of everything and they absorb it all in. And sometimes they just need to get away from everyone. So they go into like their own little world. Also, Pisces is the two fish swimming in opposite directions. So sometimes they're hot and sometimes they're cold. I will say this. I feel like they're the most likely out of all these signs to pop back in. So be prepared for a repetitive ghosting. Okay. So they're going to come in your life and then swim in and out of your life. Coming in at number 3 is Gemini. Okay, I feel like Gemini has so much going on. Their mind is a million different places that it's not that they don't like you. Maybe you thought they were feeling you and maybe they were, but they just got distracted by the new next shiny thing. And that could be a person that's more interesting to you, that to them, you're kind of boring. Like you got to be able to hold Gemini's attention or they're off onto another person, someone that's more stimulating and exciting. Also, Gemini does have the tendency to be a little indecisive because there's constantly, like I said, being exposed to new things and new people. So they might be like, oh, do I really like this person? I kind of like that person better. And they, they're doing something exciting and I'm going to go with that person. I think Gemini can be a little emotionally immature. No shade to my Geminis. So they wouldn't necessarily let you know that they're not feeling you. They would just be out. All right, coming in at number 2 is Aquarius. Hey, my little robots. Now, you're dating the Aquarius. You think that everything's going well. You're like, wow, we're really feeling each other. We're hanging out. We're talking. You might have dropped the L word, and then it's crickets, okay? Or you might have been a little bit clingy, wanting to know where they were going, wanting to hang out with them all the time, and they're like, whoa, 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 this is getting too much. This is moving too fast. Okay, it's probably been like 6 months, but whatever, right? So they're out. Over the top displays of affection and emotion can be a lot for them and they like to pull back. They need their space and they need to be detached. And it's also that maybe they feel uncomfortable by all these expressions of emotions because they're more logical in the way that they handle things. So if you start being overly emotional or like affectionate or like loving, so to say, I feel like it scares them and they're out. Okay. Now, coming in at number 1, you know the vibe, Sagittarius, I love you. But again, if you had dated a Sagittarius, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Let me just say, Sagittarius is not for the weak. They are the adventurers. They are the travelers of the Zodiac. They will bounce on your ass, okay? They're all about expansion and growth, and they do not like to be restricted or restrained in any form or fashion, and that comes to relationships. If they feel trapped with you, they're out. And Sagittarius are always seeking adventure, so they don't want to be tied down. They want to be able to roam free and pick up and go at a moment's notice. Like, they're the type of person that you may see them in a foreign country on Instagram, and you've been calling them all week, and they haven't been picking up. But then you're like, oh my God, they're in Africa. Okay, how nice. A little heads up would have been nice. But baby, they were all about that adventure. They done ghosted everybody, their friends and family, and they're out, their job. They're out in Africa living their best life, okay? It's all about expansion and seeing the world and growing and learning new things for Sag. So they are very hard to tie down. Good luck if you are dating a Sag. You are God's strongest soldier, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for you.